The slide for last week, okay, let's go. We talked about the science of attraction, part 2, that your thought energy and becoming that magnet, the attracting force that will attract those things to you. You move from the raw substance, that's your thought, to that gravitational pull, that feelings. You know, just like I said last week, the affirmation. I usually post affirmation on radio every week. And one of the Wednesdays, I titled the affirmation Wealthy Wednesday. And we made some affirmation. And at the end of that day, even before the end of that day, I got an alert by just affirming words on wealth. So that I was able to key into that raw substance. There was that gravitational pull that attracted, that touched somebody's heart somewhere to say, oh, I remember Father Abraham today, let me send him money. And that money came in because I affirmed wealth that Wednesday. So that is the power of becoming a magnet. Prince Charming, that handsome guy, irrespective of the ugly guys that have broken my heart, I am still available for a handsome guy. Irrespective of all the ugly ladies that have broken my heart, I am still available for beautiful ladies. Am I speaking somebody's mind this morning? God create the blueprint, the feeling and the supply, and supply that magnetic gravity. Yes, next slide. So beyond this raw thought, why thought energy alone is not enough? It's not just enough for you to say it. I want to be great. I want to get married. I want to succeed. It's not just enough so that you don't end up daydreaming. We are talking about the blueprint versus the magnet. Thought energy is the raw substance of creation. It sets the mental coordinates. Thinking about wealth or peace while feeling poor or anxious produces zero attraction. No result. If you just sit down, you are just saying it. You are not feeling the vibe. You are not making intentional move towards getting it. You need to, that's why when some people say, oh, when it comes to relationship, don't mind me. I talk about relationship a lot, you know, and we say adopt the root method. Do you know that root position herself to attract boys to herself? So it's not just enough for you to say, oh, every day, God, when will my man come? When will Mr. Right come? You need to position yourself in attracting that man to yourself. You can intellectualize a goal in your mind all day long, but if your heart and body are in opposition, nothing changes. And that's why some people say, I woke up from the wrong. Is there anything like wrong side of the bed? It's still the same bed you have been sleeping every day. And when you roll, some people they can roll and roll until they fall down. And say, I woke up because you woke up from the wrong side of the bed. You are all moody all day. You are angry with yourself. You know. So you need, irrespective of what might have happened during the night, you need to position yourself to become a better. You do not attract what you think about. You attract what you feel to be true about yourself. Wow. Have you not seen people? They enter into a room by their demeanor of joyfulness. In fact, there was a time somebody, she called into a program on radio. We never knew that this was a visually impaired lady. But the way she called in, with that vibe, with that joy, it attracted us to her, you know, and it opened doors for greater opportunity for her. But some others, when they call on radio, their vibe, their tone, as if the whole world is on their head, you know. So your vibe, that feeling, will attract so many things to yourself. Yes, next slide. There is the electromagnetic mechanism of attraction. Let me save us from the next slide. Let me save us from all this. All the jargons there? Frequency upgrade, feeling from the destination. You feel from that destination you want to be. You begin to live. You begin to talk like a big man. That big man you are aspiring to be. Don't condemn rich people. Don't condemn greatness. Don't be envious when you see other people happy in their relationship or marriages. You know, some people, they are like that. Yeah, what is making her happy? What is making him happy? And don't you want to be in such a relationship or lifestyle that you'll be happy as well? So where you want to be, you think and get that frequency Have that awareness that irrespective of what you are feeling today, there is a better tomorrow. No condition is permanent. You will not die in this situation. And we make reference to the holy books, the holy scripture, that whatsoever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive it. You know, sometimes people get carried away. They think that, oh, it's one man of God that makes things happen for them. Like doctor talked about water. There are many pastors will say, bring that water, pray on it, and drink it. And people receive healing. And people will think, oh, the power is from that pastor. It's the belief and the feeling you have that make that thing work. Not because that person has any extra power. That's what people fail to understand. Not that they want to attribute it to that person. If you don't believe that he say you should do what you did, it will not work. You know, so that is what the scripture is saying. And also in the Quran, he said, Allah will not change the condition of people until they change what is within themselves. The question is, what is within you? Ask yourself before you leave this place, what is within you? You know where you are coming from. You know what you have been through. I beg of you, don't allow your past experiences of life to deter you, to discourage you, to dissuade you from having an open mind. A time came in my life, I was so discouraged, and I had a voice saying, have an open mind towards life. That's why I can never suffer from high blood pressure. Because I have an open mind. Whatever happens, I'm always optimistic. It can be better than it is today. So don't allow yourself to get weighed down by life challenges. And also from the law of mind and emotional resonance, mind precedes all mental states. Mind is their chief. They are all mind-made. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves. Yes, the next slide. Managing low vibration days. What happens when you don't feel it? Yes, those days may come. The day you woke up feeling scarcity, fear, or heavy fatigue, panicking over bad feelings, cause your frequency to drop further because you begin feeling anxiety about your anxiety. What's the solution? Acknowledge without identification. Acknowledge the feeling without taking it on your identity. I am feeling fear versus I am fearful. You cannot jump instantly from deep despair to ecstatic joy. Move from resistance to acceptance, then to neutral, then back to gratitude. That's another key word that resonated with us last week, the act of gratitude. There are some people that are worse off than you are. You are not, and that is the deception that whatsoever deceive people into thinking of taking their lives. They think that they are the only one going through that situation. Somebody was crying that he has no shoe until he saw somebody without legs doing what? Appreciating God. Oh, I don't have any shoe. Because I don't have shoe, I will not go for convergence today. And there are people without shoes. I see them around. Sometimes I wonder, how do these people cope? I saw somebody yesterday bend like this, and it was finding it difficult to walk. So while I tell myself, yes, I may not have the right today, but I thank God for the legs I have to move around. But there are people, they can't move. I was in the National Hospital and I saw somebody, the person, they carried him bedridden. He was just pouring out saliva. He could not talk. And another one, that one was moving, but at least he was moving, but this other person cannot move. So you can see that you are better. Gratitude is very, very important. Gratitude will take you to that altitude you desire in life. So change your attitude. Have the attitude of gratitude to aspire to your altitude. Embody the state first. Stop waiting for the money to feel secure. Feel secure now, and the money must follow the feeling. Even if it is one cloth you have, wash it very well, iron it, and wear it proudly, neatly, and walk majestically. Don't say, oh, because I don't have. So, even though somebody has told you you are not fine, dress up and step out as the only Miss World of your world. Use gratitude as the frequency multiplier. Align thoughts and feelings. Eliminate doubt-mindedness. When your mind thinks I am wealthy, your God feels I am terrified of poverty. You cancel out your signal, unify the mind and heart. Stop trying to force reality through thought alone. Step into the feeling of your predestined future. Feel the relief, feel the gratitude, feel the majesty today. When your thoughts and feelings become one, you cease searching for attraction. You become the magnet itself. Yes. Thank you very much. Let me close with this. Don't allow inferiority complex to make your situation complex. Did you get that?
Yes.
Is that sitting?
Yes.
Okay. Some men, they will say, I find it difficult to post a lady. Inferiority complex. Why not make let me give you just one tip. Make yourself attractive. Okay? And that is why people that have not even seen me, they open their hearts to me as we talk, as we chat. Thank you very much. I end on that note.